YOLO amazing people of YouTube. So today I want to talk to you guys about religion, man. And I don't mean like Christianity or Muslims or Jews or stuff like that, right? See, in the modern times, people are starting to lose their religion. They're losing their religion because of information, technology that's being transmitted through the internet and through, people are just becoming brighter, right? They're not as easily lied to. But people are still superstitious or stupiditious, you know what I'm saying? So there's a modern religion forming, and a few of them at that. One is the religion of the sciences, right? Where people are viewing their religious beliefs through the lens of science, where everything is scientific. What do the scientists say? What's the mainstream view? What's the most current hypothesis? What's the most current data on something? Another view is, or another modern religion that's forming, is the religion of energy. And you see people talking about this all the fucking time. Talking about, I want people with positive energy around me. I don't want no one with no negative energy around me. You're ruining my fucking energy, or whoop-de-whoop, right? Like, what the fuck are you, a fucking battery? You know what I'm saying? What are you, like static electricity? People come in fucking, a variety of emotions and a variety. If I have a fucked up day, like, what, you don't like my energy? You don't want me around you? Is that it? You're like a fucking deflated fucking balloon or a fucking used up battery? Like, well, where's your common sense in these things, right? And even the sciences, right? Like, I'm a person that actually likes science. I'm a person that likes information and knowing. But I'm a person that really understands the big difference between mainstream information and just information, right? Because a lot of stuff that's scientific, they're theories. It just so happens to be that they're the mainstream accepted theory of the time. That doesn't mean there aren't other theories out there. That doesn't mean there isn't counter information out there, right? Like, all of a sudden, the flat earth people fucking popped up out the woodwork, right? And to me, that's crazy, right? Like the flat earth shit. But on the other hand, there's other theories out there. Like, you know what? How about the hollow earth theory? How about the expanding earth theory, right? There's so many theories, including the theory, like the concept we have that the earth's core is molten, like iron and fucking whatever elements, right? This is a theory. We have never drilled past maybe a mile or two at the most. You know what I'm saying? The earth is not a mile or two deep. We haven't even passed the earth's crust. So us viewing the concept of like volcanoes, for example, they assume that the core is molten and that there's different layers to it, like an onion. But this is, again, a hypothesis. And just because we get to a certain destination based on certain understandings or measurements or theories, that doesn't mean that the theory is 100% sound. Okay? Like, let me give you an example, okay? So you're building something. This thing you're building, you measure it with inches, right? Like, let's say you're creating a desk, right? You measure it with inches, and you might be a millimeter short here and there, and yet the desk is full. Like, you create a functioning desk. Is it meticulous? Is it perfect? No, it's not, right? And when we go farther down the line, and if I were to take your desk and look at it under a microscope, meticulously look at it, I'd be like, you know what, this thing is fucking completely crooked. You know, it's 2 millimeters short here, it's 200 thousandths of a millimeter fucking short here. It's however well, what's it called, the next measuring state is like fucking atoms, right? So it's like a few layers short of atoms here, right? And when you look at it from that perspective, you're like, goddamn, whoever made this desk really fucked this up. But there's this acceptance of or a tolerance of, what's the word for it, like there's an accepted tolerance of a mistake, right? Like the pipe will fit in the pipe within this parameter. Like we already know, like this is the accepted measurement of, like, you can have this much of a mistake. If you understand what I'm saying, if I had the word, it makes sense. But my point is, like, when even science isn't 100%. Like, we could have got to the moon with 90% accurate science and math and understanding. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we got to the moon in the fucking 60s. We didn't have computers then. We weren't measuring to the millionth of a fucking millimeter. You get what I'm saying? We had a tolerance of, all right, well, what if it's completely wrong then? What if our math and our understanding was strictly based on viewing something? Like, for example, we live in gravity, right? It's natural to us as humans and to every animal on the planet. But for you to define it, for you to measure it, for you to, like, it becomes more complex, right? Gravity is a really complex thing. Why, like, no one until today can give you a definite answer of what is gravity and why we have it, what makes gravity. If we knew, we'd be making it at home. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that we live in it and it's natural to us, and you know what, we could throw something up in the air and then count how many seconds until it hits the floor. We measure speed, we measure velocity, mass, volume, right? And we create all this math around it, and we get to a destination using it, and yet we don't know what gravity is. That's my point of, like, even the modern religions, even they don't hold up to scrutiny. We haven't reached that pinnacle yet. We are still the middle children of understanding of religion, of even understanding what conscious thought is. The average person walking around thinks they're fucking special, that only they have consciousness, only they have free will. But you watch animals and they have free will. They look like they want to go left, they go left. They want to fucking climb a tree, they climb a fucking tree. You know what I'm saying? You watch a squirrel, it looks like it has free will. It doesn't look like there's no fucking strings pulling on it. I don't see people any fucking different than that. So why is it that the majority of people are walking around like they're fucking special in terms of creatures on this fucking planet? We're all creatures from the planet. What makes you think you're this unique fucking snowflake, right? You get what I'm saying? Anyway, so leave your comments below. Fuck it. Solo YOLO BOLO. Peace.